Hello, prep careers. For today, we are going to be creating our own budget. So we're just going to be thinking about if we move out on our own and how much we make, and we're just going to be practicing. So we're going to I'm going to give you an opportunity for you guys to kind of just test it out and see, what you would, how you would, the process of going through making a budget. So it's just practice. Okay. So here's the actual papers if you are in person. And then I've also included these questions online. So the first part, if you see here, we're going to talk about your income. So this first part is all about an income. So we're budgeting for real life. So we need to determine what type of job you think you'll have. And for this purposes, we'll pick from the list below how many hours you work and the average wage for that job. And you'll calculate the weekly and monthly income. So we're going to kind of break that down in these questions, a few questions. So we're going to say question 1, for income, we will determine what job we'll have. So let's start with what job you would like to have by looking through this list and decide which sounds like something you would like to do or to be good at, and then type the name of that job. So here I have a list, and I believe there's 26 perhaps different types of jobs. Now this isn't every job, but these are jobs that I found, and I went online and I did the average hour for these types of jobs. Now, when you have a job, a real job, not like a pretend job for what we're doing for the purpose of this assignment, you would use your actual rate from that job, right? So these are just ideas. So we have cashier, $10 an hour, retail associate, $8 an hour, prep cook, $11.69 an hour, tire repair and changer, $12.27 an hour, pet groomer, $12.19 an hour, painter, $17.61 an hour, roofer, $17.56 an hour, hospital patient transporter, $12.13 an hour, personal caregiver, $12.94 an hour, production worker, $13.94 an hour, a picker, to pick different items to package, maybe even it could be even at a grocery store, they do the shipped and those types of things, or Kroger pickup, those types of things. So that's $13.30 an hour. Grocery stocker, that's $11.70 an hour. A restaurant server, $7.73 an hour. Host or hostess, $9.84 an hour. A busser, $8.98 an hour. Fast food cook, $9.06 an hour. Custodian, $12.63 an hour. A cleaner, $12.09 an hour. A barber, $14.41 an hour. A hairstylist, $10.44 an hour. Babysitter, $11.53 an hour. A library assistant, $13.68 an hour. Hotel, motel, or resort desk clerk, $10.24 an hour. A hotel housekeeper, $10 an hour. An usher, $9.80 an hour. A movie theater counter attendant, $9 an hour. So these are just averages, and I just went to a website, and I'll put that in there, but I just went to a website and just typed in some jobs and the average out. So these are not necessarily the jobs that you might start out with, but it's just an average across the board, what people get paid. And, if this is just your first job, you might not get paid as if you are an experienced worker and you've been in the workforce for quite some time. So which one of these jobs on the left-hand side are we going to use for the purpose of this assignment and activity? So once you figure out which one you want, then type in your answer down here, okay? And then the next one says, now let's figure out your monthly income. For the purpose of this assignment, we are going to say that you get paid weekly, okay? Do you want to work full-time or part-time? And for, again, this assignment, full-time, 40 hours per week, and part-time is $20 an hour. So do you want to be full-time? Then write full-time. If you want to be part-time, oopsie daisy, write part-time, okay? So that's what you're going to write in number 2. Next, question 3, compute your weekly gross paycheck. Because like I said, just for the purpose of this assignment, we're going to get paid weekly. And so if you decide to work full-time, that is like 5 9-hour work days with a 1-hour lunch per week, that adds up to 40 hours per week. So you're going to take the wage of the job you picked. So you're going to go back up to the top. And let's say you did, I'm just going to do something pretty simple. Let's say you did retail associate, $8 an hour. So if we go back down here, so if we did the retail associate, we did $8 an hour. So that's take the wage of your job you picked times 40 hours. So you're going to take $8 times 40 hours, right? I'm going to use my calculator and I'm going to put in 8 times 40, and that is $320 per week. And that's your gross, okay? We're just doing that to make things easy. So, but if you decided that you want to work part-time, then we're going to do the $8. Now, basically, I just want you to put your answer in. So this is going to be your answer. That's the answer I want you to put in. You don't have to type all what I'm typing out now. But if you want to, you can. 20 hours equals what? So we're going to take 8 times 20, and that's $160 per week. So you're going to figure out how much you earned per week. Okay, so are you going to work full time? So take your hourly rate times those hours. This is full time because it's 40 hours. That's full time. And 20 hours is part time, just for the purpose of this assignment. You're going to type in your answer. Okay, so determine what job you're going to do, if you're going to work full-time or part-time, and then calculate your gross pay. That's your paycheck without any deductions, your gross pay, and multiply and see how much money you're going to get per week. All right. So now that we have an estimate of what your weekly paycheck, you will need to determine your monthly income. So up here are answers for up here. So if you're going to work full-time, it's, oops, 320 times, okay, so we need to estimate our monthly income. So since there are roughly 4 weeks in a month, we're going to multiply our gross pay, the answer from the previous question, and multiply it by 4, which is 4 weeks. This will give us our monthly average. So the gross pay from question 3 times 4. So if you did the full time times 4, so 320 times, 320 times 4 is 1,280. But if you did a month per month, that'd be your monthly income. Or if you did, because we have to use our our answers from question 3. So if we did part-time and we did $160, $160 a week times 4 weeks in the month equals UK $640 per month. Okay, so that's that. Now that we have our monthly income, so we've done our income. So this is generally about what we make. If you did the exact, if you were a retail associate and worked full-time, this would be your monthly income. If you were a retail associate getting $8 an hour and you do work part-time, $640 would be your monthly income. Again, this is only, I'm only using this as an example. This is not like, this is just an example for you to practice. Now that we have our monthly income, we need to figure out how to spend our income. We need to determine our expenses and or savings. So type some of the bills that you will have, some of the items you will purchase with your paycheck and money you want to save. So what bills will you have? Well, like here, I've already did some of them for you, right? So rent, utilities, groceries. What else will you have? Dining out, clothing, so on and so forth. So think of all the different things that you might want. I want to save my money. Savings account, put money in the savings account. Okay. And then this one. So now we're going to take the answers from up above. So whatever you set up here, we can add more. And we're going to put them in here and add up all our monthly expenses. So here's some examples, and you guys can use these if you'd like to. If you want to use these exact ones, just because I know you guys don't really know what an average is. If you want to use these, copy this, stick it down here. And then, so I did rent $500 a month, electricity $80 a month, gas $50, and I mean like gas as in for natural gas, not gas you put in your car. Like this is for energy. $50 a month. Like these three are these up here are your utilities. Water $60 a month, phone bill $40 a month, renter's insurance $10 a month, groceries $400 a month, dining out $50 a month, clothing $20 a month, transportation costs $150 a month, future savings $50 a month, emergency fund $50 a month. So everything added up, if you use this exact same estimate that I did, then you're going to have $1,460 a month in expenses and savings, right? All right, so now we're going to put this all together. So we're going to fill out the last part of this paper and we're going to upload it. So now, let's see here. So now we're going to go to this last page. I don't know if I can type in here. Can I type in here? I think I have to download it. Oops, download it. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so this is the assignment. So now we're going to go through here and we're going to be typing in all those things that we said. So actually, I'm going to okay. So now I have two things that we share, right? Okay. So we're going to start here. So for our wages, figure out what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to do, I'm going to just do the retail associate. And I'm going to work full time. And I'm going to do $1,280 a month. Okay. And my total income is $1,280 a month. Now my expenses. Okay, so I'm going to go through here and I'm going to type up my expenses like that I have here. So I'm going to do rent, electricity, and so on and so forth, right? But I'm going to put my future savings. I put $50 in that and $50 here. Electricity, gas, water, cell phone, renters insurance, groceries, dining out, clothing, transportation, and that's what I have. Those are my ones. So rent, 500. Electricity, $80. Gas, $50. Water, $60. Cell phone, $40. Renter's insurance, $10. Groceries, $400. Dining out, $50. Clothing, $20. Transportation, $150. So I added I'll add up all this stuff. So just these expenses. And this right here is $1,360. And this here, my future savings, 50 plus 50 is $100. So now what we need to do is we need to determine, here's how much I'm making every month. I'm making $1,280. And I already realized this is how much money I'm going to need. So I'm already over budget. So I have $1,360 and $100. So that's $1,460. So 14, let me just show you. $1,460 460 minus my income is $1,280. So how much money am I under? So I'm going to take $1,460 minus $1,280. So I need to find somewhere $180. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to look up here. What can I change? Do I have to go out to dinner? Probably not. So, or I could lessen that. So I could say, maybe I'll change that to $20. So I just made $30 there. So plus, so 180. So let's subtract 30. Oopsie. So now I'm at 150 over. Well, maybe I should take, let's see here. Maybe I should really use a lot of coupons. And let me take $100 off groceries. So if I subtract $100, now I'm at $50 over. So maybe what I should do is I should instead do $25 here and $25 there. So I took another 50. So now I broke even. Okay, so now this is going to be 50. And this is going to be, oops. So let me see here. Let me add this up. So 500 plus 80 plus 50 plus 60 plus 40 plus 10 plus 300 plus 20 plus 20 plus 150 . Okay, so now $1,230 plus $50 equals exactly 1,280. So now we're breaking even. So this is what we have to do. We have to really think about what we're spending. Sometimes like our rent's not gonna change. The only thing it could change is it could keep going up. You know, electricity, you know, sometimes that fluctuates about how much you use. Same with gas, electricity. So for example, in the summer, when we're running our air conditioning, our bills can get high. And then when it gets really cold in the winter, our bills could get really high. If we have plants or water our grass in the summer, our water bills could go up. Cell phone bills, sometimes they, you know, they don't really go down often, but they do go up. So you do have to, like, you know, make sure that we're keeping that in mind, that bills could go up. Same with groceries. I've noticed that our grocery bills keep going up. So if you're struggling to make it work, the other thing you could think about is a roommate. You could think about getting a roommate. This is obviously living on your own. You could get a roommate. So then all of these are doubled. You could get another job. That would be really hard, but you could work 2 jobs. So these are all the things that your parents have to think about, or whoever is paying your bills at your house, that's taking care of you. These are all the things that they have to think about to make sure that you have you know, a place to live and the heat, and, you know, you have clothes when it's school time. You know, all of these things are things you have to think about. Think about if you had children and you had to have kids, add kids to this mix. Kids are expensive, especially early on. You got diapers. You got to make sure you get diapers and a good car seat, and they grow out of clothes so fast because they grow so fast. So there's a tons of things that you need to think about with your budget. So, anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. I just want you to practice, you know, doing a budget. I know this is kind of hard, but it's something you got to think about when you move out on your own. So, please let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you on the next assignment. Bye.